Hi everybody, it's Peg, and it's time for the July ATC challenge. That's from Pick a Stick Challenge over on Facebook. That is Pick a Stick Challenge, and I'll put the link somewhere. Anyway, pardon me, I've been working, can you tell? Lovely hands, right? They will get cleaned up sometime today. What I have here is a foam mat because the first thing in the challenge says to use ink. So I have my artist trading card here, which I've already cut out and stamped. This is an old stamp I had from Cat's Life Press. Probably not in publication any longer, but I liked it because it had all the information on there. And so when people are trading these and keeping it, you know, they have contact information and all that on here. So anyway, first step is ink. So I have a stamp here. This is a stamp, Water Droplets from Designs by Rin. She's a gal out of Canada and does these super duper designs. I've loved this one. Need to go back and order some more stuff from her because she has some great designs. And these are like water droplets. Didn't really need anything quite that big, but this is what I've got. So I'm going to ink this up. And should probably work down here. These seem to have more small ones than the upper part of this. So let me use that. This is a very, in case you didn't know, this is a very small card. ATCs, I think, are 3.5 by 2.5 or something like that. Yeah, I think so. Where's my ruler? Well, anyway, I don't even know where my ruler is right now. This is sad. Okay, so I've stamped, oh yeah, stamped it upside down. Well, you know what? This is an opportunity. This is an opportunity to say, I'm going to change this up. Helps if you pay attention to which way it's going down there, right? So, what do I have? I have, and you guys will run into this too, where you do something like this. You're saying, oh, what was I thinking? Not paying attention. So I have some gesso. And I have a brush and a rag. Get some water out of that brush. And I'm just going to take that gesso and gesso this. Let those droplets fall right into the background. And I'm going to put one more coat on there just for good measure. Okay. Try not to get that into the rest of my card here and dry that off again. Okay, that's pretty dry now. So, try to get the lid back on my gesso. That's the hardest part of these darn jars. Just getting the lids on and off. Okay, now I have the water droplets to the top. See if I can do this better than I did it the last time. And I'm going to stamp that out on here. That looks better. Okay, so I'm going to wipe my stamp off and I'm going to put it back away before I forget to do that. And that was Designs by Rin. Okay. So now you can see I have white in that dot, which is what I wanted to do anyway. So what I can do is come in with some color. Let's do some stormy sky. And let's get some salty ocean in on that too. And bring some more of that stormy sky in down here at the bottom. And then I'm just going to do the spritz and flick with a little water. I'm going to squirt it into my hand here, and I'm just going to flick it on there and make some more water droplets. Get my towel here, wipe up all that ink that's all over the place now. And you can see the water droplets forming there. Okay. Now I have a white Posca pen. I'm just going to come back and brighten up those water droplet dots there. A little bit of highlight on those drops. That just gives it a little bit more of an accent. And you can even put a little bit of highlight down at the bottom if you want to. Don't have to do that everywhere, but anyway, you get the idea. Got a highlight on those. Now I would like a little bit of that faded jeans. I think this is going to be a little bit darker. So I'm going to come around the edging with that faded jeans. And blend that in. These cards are so small, it's hard to do much blending just because you start getting into the kind of featured area on your card. Okay, enough of the inking. That was step number 1. Step number 2 is add tissue tape or masking tape. Okay, I have this tissue tape from Tim Holtz, and I'm going to add that to my card. And what I do want to do is put down a little bit of adhesive. What I do with my glue stick, because these are not known for holding real well. So you want to put a little bit of glue on those tissue tapes, just because they don't always adhere real well and stay put. And I'm not going to come over on the back side just because, well, I guess I could a little bit. You're covering up your artist trading card information if you come over too far. So I think I'll just cut it off. Yeah. I think I'll just cut it off about there. Sorry about that. Should have my phone turned off. And turn that down. Just turn the edge of this over. And now we have our tissue tape. And the third step is to use something transparent. Okay, I have some transparent acetate. And what I did is I ran it through, let me grab it. I have a Sizzix Alterations, which is small enough to go on here. And it's the Rain Man. And so what I did is I ran that acetate through here. I also ran a piece of this music book paper, ran that through, and then I adhered that into that raised surface on the acetate. So that's going to be my clear element going on this ATC. And then to attach that, I'm going to get my pad out here again. And I need a piercing tool. Because I'm going to attach that with some brads. So let me pick out some brads. Some of those are pretty big. I think I want, how about these little guys over here? I've got some little black ones. In this mix. if I can get it out of there. These are small ones. Okay. So I have 4 brads. And I'm just going to line this piece of acetate up. Going to take a piercing tool, put that right through, stick my brad in there. Go to the other corner, poke that in. And more over here. And this does something twofold. It protects that water-based background, so it's not going to get destroyed. You could put a sealer on there, but with this acetate, it kind of acts like a frame then and helps encase my little mini piece of art. And then you're just going to bend this over on the back side, fill out the information on the artist trading card, and there you have it. That's my artist trading card. Bye, guys.